again, again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Over, over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Again, again. Win-win with some good friends. I hit the station and bought a Benz. I do it.
Chat, we got a logo. Chat logo joined in the building. Let's go.
What are some of your favorite modes in 2K?
I am huge on my career play. I play my career all the time. When my little cousins come over, we play just play mode, and I am not a believer in letting little kids win. So like my little cousin DJ, he gets mad at me all the time because I beat it.
I know you have some favorite teams, some favorite players. Tell me about those.
I have teams that I love depending on.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting... Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis is out there with Junior. Then it's Langford, and it's Vucevic, and it's George in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Ball. So the Pelicans win the tip. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
And the pass to Williamson. Sabonis against Ingram. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, this is Junior going into attack mode. Rises up over the D and just throws it down.
Defended by George. Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Not only can Junior step up and knock down free throws, he's also going to rack up a lot of team fouls. He's getting to the line here.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And both free throws good for Junior. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Defended by George. Sabonis grabs the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Junior kicks to Langford. Passes to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Stan Van Gundy had a few minutes to share. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David. Here's Langford. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Here's Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Junior's got 8 points.
Well, that's how you stay composed against contact. Junior unfazed.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Making some changes here. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
On the court for Indiana, Elfrid Payton is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Junior. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And Junior throws it down.
It's a luxury to have guys who can stay confident and composed in those kind of moments. Junior knocking it in.
Here's Schroeder. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Payton passes to Junior. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's 12 points for Junior.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Schroeder dishes to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs it up, and Junior throws it down.
Always in pursuit of the basketball. If you throw it up, Junior's looking to throw it down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Mavericks, lit up the floor. He ended up with 43 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Pacers leading by 8. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. And Junior throws it down.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ingram with it. Sabonis defending. Goes up to the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter. Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Indiana. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then it's Ball. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Rocket 2. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Ball. Williamson kicks to Ball. Ingram wide open. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ingram's got 10.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
George passes to Junior. Outside for George. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. It's deflected.
I swear Junior got a text message that time. He knew it was coming.
Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. There's 1:17 left in the third. Pass to Parks. Now here's Williamson. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Smart passes to Junior. Vucevic with it. 13 points in the game. Junior kicks to Smart. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Schroeder outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him. Someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
George is checked in for the Pacers. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oubre, right side. Vucevic down low. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
With the floater and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, but once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 12. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Junior. Vucevic is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Langford. And it's George in at the point.
The coordination that Zion has when he starts to get that body in motion, you gotta fear that if you're the defender on that play.
Langford has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Langford's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
You can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. In Indiana with a change here too. Sabonis, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Ingram outside. From the stripe, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end, and a little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
George dishes to Junior. Williamson against Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from George. Rebounded by Holmes.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
George. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Down low, and the dunk by Williamson.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the Pacers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pacers leading by 11. Now the pass to Langford. To the middle. Junior. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Hole. Ahead. Tries again. And that one's good. Williamson.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
George passes to Junior. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And Junior throws it down.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Pelicans trail by 11. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Langford kicks to George. Passes it to Sabonis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one's good. George.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And he gets it to go. Williamson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Pass to Langford. It's Junior, top of the key. The dish to George. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper is good. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Inside. And again, Zion Williamson.
These are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
Pass to Sabonis. Junior kicks to Sabonis. To the inside. Langford. Excellent D there from Ball.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
To the middle. Here's Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Junior getting aggressive in the paint there and gets his shot off even after getting fouled.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That'll push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
From deep three-point range, it's off. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Hit like a thunder wave, I shape shift for 100 days. Still underrated, son, even if they tell me I'm top 5. Undebatable to even tell me I'm not. I put it on my mama, all you on about time. Say codes, they told me to watch spines. To be front saying they love me, that's all cap. You see where I'm headed, I know you want that. I know where your head is, I know when it's. You gon' be a Benedict, I'm betting it on whack. Stay full gazing. You making my mood crazy. You making me choose.